PLC Network here at CES 2023. I'm sitting here with Matt at the Govee booth, and Govee, I mean, everybody's heard of this brand by now.
Lucky for us, we've been growing fast. It's been great, the name recognition we're getting now, so we're happy to have you guys here.
Yeah, they're huge, and a lot of my colleagues actually have invested in the airs with a lot of Govee lights.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, my cousin, he has lots of Govee lights, and
that's awesome to hear.
Yeah, it's the impact you've had in the industry so far. I mean, a lot of companies have had an impact, but because of that, there's so much competition. Govee has definitely made a name for itself and has some really fun products that have really appeared over the last couple of years, and then some. And it's neat that you have some new technologies coming out this year that have some interactive lights, and you have some kind of permanent lighting for outside your home.
Sure. And
some new connectivity things to talk about. So
definitely.
What are some of the most exciting things that Govee has to offer this year?
Sure. So we can start out. So new for CES this year, we had announced, and I have the box right here. So it's our actual AI HDMI sync box. People know us a lot for our reactive products in the home theater, also in the desktop and gaming space. A lot of them are camera-based, but this is actually our first HDMI sync solution for the PC. But we wanted to do something that was actually innovative and move the industry forward. So not only is it, like you would guess, a sync box for no matter what you're watching or what you're playing on your computer, you're getting beautiful colors synced across a backlight and two light bars. But we've actually wanted to do something special, so we built our own algorithms, our own AI into this box and can train it on certain games. So for example, take Apex Legends. Not only do you get beautiful backlighting that moves to what you're doing in the game, but we've trained it so it can actually recognize in-game situations and play special effects. So for example, if you use a special item, or you die, or you kill a special player, you can get in-game effects that react to those situations. So it's not only just the colors on screen, but it's actual actions happening in-game. And we're going to be expanding that. At launch, there's going to be 4 games for that special feature. But we know people love a lot of different games, so going throughout the year, we'll do more and more games as it goes on.
And that really is exciting. We were seeing some of that back there in the demo room back there. It looked fantastic with Apex playing, and some of those effects. I mean, all I can say is that the immersive value is really cool. I can see myself making use of that, and even usually I'm not a big fan of distractions if I'm gaming or watching movies, especially watching movies, but gaming, I've never really got into it, but seeing something like that where your world's reacting to not just the colors on the screen, but what you're doing in the game, that changes everything.
I mean, look, the type of immersion we want to do, people already sort of love the spaces they're in, right? They have a really nice space they've created, so within that, we're trying to give them a new way to experience the games they're doing, not by putting in a headset or trying to escape where they are, but making their own space a lot better. And of course, it has all of our same technology. So if you have any of our other lights, you can easily, within the app, connect those, and those can also react at the same time. We know we've had a lot of streamers and gamers come by who are on camera, who it's lit up in their mind, oh, there's really interesting ideas for how I can use this in my streaming room, but we're really excited about it. It comes out at March for $299.99. And yeah, we like making stuff that really moves the industry forward, but keeps really reasonable prices so people can actually play and use and purchase this stuff.
And you can even interact, since it's any device, any product within your line. You can even use, we were talking about the outdoor lights, the permanent lights.
Yeah.
Not that, like you said, not that
if you really wanted to,
that.
so the whole neighborhood could know what you were gaming on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all this stuff connects in really interesting ways. You were talking about the permanent lights.
Yes.
And I was telling you that when those came out, I mean, I thought they looked beautiful, but I couldn't believe that's the one product that we cannot meet demand right now. Those things sell out within a second because people have told us here at the show they've gotten quotes for similar lighting for a few $1,000s, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, have stuff professionally installed. We have 100-foot kit for $300. That looks absolutely beautiful. So even at the show, that's one that people are really looking at getting and has been one of our real hit products this past holiday season into this new year.
And they do look really cool. You have them set up on the outside of this booth here, and what's really nice is they're permanent. You just leave them up all year.
Yep.
And how long do they last in the weather? Like let's say this is Vegas, it gets really hot.
Uh-huh.
I mean, how many years do you think they'd last on the outside of the house?
Well, so we've rated, so for the LEDs themselves, they're rated for 50,000 hours, which I think I worked out to a lot of years.
Yeah, a lot of years.
But because it's an outdoor light, again, we want to make sure we have our own factory. We build all this stuff ourselves, do our own quality control, and even the outdoor lights, the manufacturing, we're checking every individual module because we know this is something you put on your home. You don't want to put it up and it doesn't work. But no, it's rated for cold weather all the way up to very hot. I mean, I guess if you live on the surface of Venus, that might be too hot or something.
Yeah.
But definitely for Vegas, we've taken all that into account, and it's a beautiful set of lights.
That's really nice. I've considered doing something that just like that myself in my house. And I kind of tried. I got lazy. I used regular Christmas lights. Didn't work out so well.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Maybe
those are
next
not
time.
permanent lighting. Those are definitely just seasonal. But yeah, I can, once they're a little bit easier to find, I might even try to do that. And I won't
beautiful.
connect them to any games I'm playing now. That I don't need
No,
to know when people
but-
know I'm dying in Mario Brothers.
but
Not that
it-
I play just Mario Brothers. I still do, though.
Which is a great game to play. But no, they're great because you can have, we give you 60 or 70 flowing scenes, things based on Christmas or different holidays. You can actually individually change the color of each light, but we also give you the power to make your own effects. So if your team wins the Super Bowl or the championship, you can actually, again, it's a neighborhood thing. It's a very visual thing. People want to show their creativity to the old neighborhood, or they want to win the Christmas competition in the neighborhood, but it's been a very popular product.
Very cool. And I like that, because I've always wanted lights on the side of my house, or at least the front of my house that I was able to adjust with all the different holidays. Because that's really the biggest excuse you need, so your neighbors don't look at you weird. But but I
Or
like
maybe
that.
they still do.
Yeah, they probably still do. I don't know. Knowing me. But just the box in there and how it gets all the products to interact, though, that is the biggest highlight, though, I think. That is really cool looking. That might be the one thing that drives me into actually playing around with stuff like that. So if it's driving me into that, I know that's going to be like a big hook for the rest of the industry because there's so many people that are hesitant, that aren't they're not streaming gamers, that are into
Definitely.
LED this, LED that. It's just again the distraction of it. But if it's adding immersion to what they're doing, that changes everything.
Well, and these algorithms, this AI we're building has really interesting ways we can use it for other products. So for example, we have a new AI music sync box where not only can you sync all your lighting in your room to react at the same time to the audio, so you get these fantastic light shows, we're using that same AI so we can actually identify the genre of music you're listening to and then change or do very custom lighting effects based on if you're listening to country music or rap or classical, But again, we want all this stuff to actually be usable, be practical but be fun, and use it in really interesting but fun ways.
How do you get the lights to mumble if you're listening to mumble rap?
Listening to what?
Mumble rap. How do you define that in an animation?
Well, you get to choose the animation for that.
Okay,
We'll let you choose.
Yeah, you can just
that
use
one.
your own imagination. Okay, that works.
Definitely.
What's also interesting is that you're making a move finally, I won't say finally, for me everything's finally when it comes to this Matter. You're making a move into the Matter world that's happening this year.
This is the Matter conference. But look, yes, it's a hype word and everything else, but there are real reasons and real ways that it can help our users, right? Give you some examples. A lot of our users, especially in the PC room and streaming universe, they may have a creative product they really like of ours, or they have some products from another company and some other companies. Of course, that stuff can be really difficult to manage together, and so that's going to become easier. Also, things like Apple HomeKit, it's traditionally one we haven't had. We have some users who love Apple HomeKit and really want to try our products but haven't been able to. This is going to be a way for them to do it. So yeah, here at CES, we announced our first actual Matter certified product. That's our Govee M1 strip light, which is our top-of-the-line strip light. Everything we've learned from all the strip lights we've ever made and all that tech, we put into this product. That's our first Matter-compatible one. And then going throughout the year, we're going to be adding Matter compatibility to new product lines, to premium products. It is something, I know it's a hype word, but we do understand how it can help people, and so We have a huge team of engineers back at our headquarters, and they're also going to be working on that.
Well, it's important when it comes to just home automation or the smart home environment. It's the one thing that
Definitely.
every company has been trying to do on their own, and it's kind of difficult to do because you're not going to get the whole world to just get one product. It's just too fragmented, and this was the only way to do it, and it's working, which is really nice. It's going to bring everybody together.
And we think we're in a really good position because last year alone, we came out with over 200 new products and SKUs, a massive amount. So we've been really focused on the product part. Our integrations, we've been keeping really simple because that's where our users are. They want stuff that just works, that's easy to do. They don't want complicated smart home stuff. But for users who really want to do deeper integrations with all these different systems, now that Matter's here, we're going to be able to start going through our product line of really cool products, adding Matter to those, and we'll have a lot more to announce soon.
Perfect.
About that.
But for now, just the strip.
That's for officially Matter certified. Yeah, that's our first product.
So if our viewers want to buy into the Sync Box and start customizing their gaming stations, living rooms, or anything else they want to have that extreme interactivity and immersion, where would they go? Obviously, Govee's website.
Govee.com. You can see all of our products there. You can purchase there. Amazon, that's traditionally been our home. We're huge on Amazon. We love it. But this past year, we've been expanding ways people can buy. So, for example, Walmart, Best Buy, now Target, even Sam's Club. We really want to get in front of wherever people buy these types of products because we're so confident in the quality, the way that they can be used. Any of those places. But to learn about our products, go to Govee.com. We have everything there about our technologies and our different product lines.
And I'm sure we'll provide some links in the description underneath this video as well, so you
Please.
can, absolutely, so you can find some of these products, release the information, so that way you can just anticipate their release later on. But Matt, thank you so much. This has been just a great experience over here. It's
we
nice
appreciate
to see
you
what
guys
Govee's
coming.
done.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
we love being here. So.
And we can't wait to hear pretty much all the updates that you have this year, which are going to be a lot as you start rolling these out.
We have a lot planned this year. It's going to be really fun, and we love meeting people who have our products, and we're glad to be here. So thank you for stopping by.
If you want to stay on top of all the latest and greatest, and or at least the gadgets we cover, remember to subscribe right here. Subscription button. Click it. You're going to want to. There's lots of videos, interviews, previews, all sorts of stuff. Button. Click it.